It's way late at night.
Is that what it is?
It's way late at night already. Because we couldn't figure out how to plug in a phone to a computer.
Yeah, it's usually 2 bros, 1 couch, 2 brains, 1 cell tonight.
Yeah, dude.
And we're saying it's because it's so late.
Yeah, it's not. But it's not because
it's
we're.
No other reason.
No.
It's not because our IQ levels are below the temperature outside.
Combined.
It's not that.
No. It's not that we need naps.
It's because we're dumb. Yeah, it's just because we're dumb. Okay. Let's get caught up.
Okay. How have you been?
I've been okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a whole year already since the last time I've seen you. And not much has changed in my life. Not much.
Has it?
I've gained, 30 pounds, lost 45, and then gained 20 easily.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that roller coaster of boats. We had an attack of the sleeve bandit earlier.
What's that?
That's why the cops got called, dude. Somebody running around stealing everybody's shirt sleeves.
Yeah, there.
Okay, I just caught it. I looked at you, and then I looked at you, and I go, okay, now okay.
You got here right after you took off. If you were showing up 3 minutes earlier, dude, you might have got your sleeves jacked.
Right. No, I'm safe. I'm safe. Yeah, no, I guess I'm too tired, too, to catch up on your jokes.
It's all right. Most of the times they don't hit anyway. I started having this realization, like, I think I'm funny when I'm tattooing people. Or maybe they're kind of trapped and feel forced to giggle.
Do you think it's their adrenaline? Maybe actually? Like, you think you're hilarious, but...
Maybe part of it.
Okay.
But probably also just like, yeah, what are you going to do? Not laugh at the guy tattooing you's jokes?
Okay, yeah, but maybe you don't want to laugh. I feel like I hold back my laugh because I don't want to move.
Oh, I didn't think of it from that angle.
Yeah, because when you're laying there
I think what
getting
you're
work
saying
done,
is I'm so fucking funny.
You're
They're willing to
so-
get fucked up tats.
Yeah, I've had to fake laughs for the last 4 years, so.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Yeah, and then I've been thinking about that lately too. Like, well, I'm boss over here, so yeah, when I tell jokes, are they gonna giggle or just be like, that sucks?
Well, most of the time I don't know what you're talking about because of the age difference.
Yeah,
just
I can
really
see that. I make references all the time, but I work with a bunch of 20-year-olds, so yeah, they don't get anything I'm talking about.
So would you rather have the pity laugh or just like a polite pity laugh?
Yeah, I think I need the pity laugh.
Right?
I don't think it's even like a want or a desire, but more of maybe an insecure need. Yeah, I think if I was at work every day trying to crack jokes and every day everyone was just like not giving me the pity laugh, I'd probably feel real bad about myself all the time.
Well, I feel like the pity laugh also helps things to maybe, like, it's like, to soothe social awkwardness in a situation, perhaps. Because then we all just feel weird.
Yeah. I just feel bad for not laughing.
Right.
Yeah.
But I did feel that way with Kylie at the bar when we went. She made me feel old as fuck.
She made you feel old?
Yeah, me and
Doesn't that
Pinky
suck?
and Julian, we all looked at her like, what the fuck? But she didn't know who Blink 182 was. She was like, oh, that one song on TikTok. And we were like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God.
Yeah, dude, that's the first of many more instances in your life.
Yeah, and then I think that's when I chose to go home. It's like, it's time. But it was also like 10:30, so.
Yeah, and then you have that all the time, right? Because you have teenagers.
I really love on purpose just like taking whatever it is that they're saying and then completely misusing it.
Right.
Right. And then just repeating it. And they're just like, oh, God, no. But then it amuses me. So
That's got to be fun when their friends are around too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just embarrass them as much as possible.
Yeah. I start talking about my divine masculinity, and then that's it.
Yes. Dude, I had this one client. It's a mom, but she works out. And then she had a son like joining the military, and his friends were hanging out who were also doing this, and they were all like going Marine Corps, I believe.
Okay.
But yeah, she was all, yeah, but y'all can't even do diamond push-ups. And they were like, what are diamond push-ups? And she jumped down in the kitchen and like did 3 of them and then jumped up and none of them could really do one.
Right.
And they were like, oh my God, and then left. And she was all, dude, if they would ask me to do one more, like there was no way I could have done one more, dude. 3 was all I had.
Right.
But yeah, just to show off in front of your kids.
Right.
Yeah, it's the best.
I don't know. When you talk about references and stuff like that, like I don't feel like age or not, I never know what anyone's talking about. I mean,
No, I
I'm
don't get out a
basically
lot, so.
no, I don't either. I'm just like living under that rock, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Know anything.
But
Somebody will talk about something on the news, and I'm going, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, no, I have to update my dude with like current event stuff, and it's just so fun to blow his mind about things. It's like, okay.
Yeah, and I get all of my information from screenshots and intro videos to certain podcasts.
He's like, whoa, tell me again about computers.
Yeah. What is a computer? The magic box over there? Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta take my cuffs
plug
off. These are so
cords
annoying.
into it, and it does what?
I had a long shift earlier, guys. I didn't have time to change.
And you also did not catch that sleeve bandit.
Nope. Or find deodorant earlier, so sorry about that.
I'm good.
I didn't really realize till my sleeves were cut, so here we are.
None of us did.
Yeah. Oops. Smell heavy like cigarettes too. I think I know why. Yeah. Somebody's just smoking cigarettes out front too.
Right.
Keep walking out and into that.
No cigarette bandits.
Yeah. But yeah, what's been up with you in the last year?
Okay, so you've made my brain go on a little bit of a roller coaster. I don't think it's been a year.
Yeah, I think you were here in November, so it's like it's got to be close to a year.
I don't know. Maybe.
It has
Maybe.
to be.
You could be right. I don't know.
What have you been up to the last 8 months?
I mean, really working, and I did some traveling.
Where did you go? I saw pictures, but I don't know where that stuff's at.
Yeah, it's funny. So, I did a small European loop, and I actually thought about something that you said before about going to other places. You're like, why? People are basically the same everywhere.
It's
Right?
just
I'm like,
streets and people in like restaurants and look, there's a hotel.
I
Oh,
know.
look, there's another boat you can get on and go. Right.
Right. It is true. The people are pretty much the same, but I want to go. I want to see the things.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, I want to see that building or that monument or whatever. So then you pay a lot of money to go and take pictures of the monument, and you come home and you go, oh yeah, that was cool.
I did the monument.
I did the monument. So that's some of that, some teen stuff. Y'all did give me some.
Well, you said small European loop. What does that mean?
So like did a little pit stop in Paris. Oh, I was actually there for the Olympics. I actually went to an Olympic.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was at the Olympics.
Oh yeah, I was like just casually strolled.
The regular Olympics, right?
Yeah.
You weren't late?
No.
Okay.
No. So
One is next year.
I went to to a handball event. I'm gonna go see Olympic level handball.
Wait, they have prison sports in the Olympics now?
They do. Yep.
What?
Yep.
What?
And I was there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it was cool. It was pretty fun. Then left there, did a little section of the UK. Came back, went through Miami.
How was Miami? Was that your first time in Miami?
No, I actually grew up around there, so
How did I...
there's
Getting
not
old,
really
dude.
much to tell, right? Like, I mean, it was mostly like teen years, which was a big blur, and then been in Houston since Y2K. So
It's been a minute.
yeah,
Yeah, it's been a minute. Kind of giving away your age.
yeah.
Your math's good. She's 27. But yeah, so you did the trip. You went to Europe. And you got some pictures of some stuff.
I got some pictures of some stuff. And then I came home, and it was basically just went back to normal. That was fun. So.
Was it, was that trip, was it worth it?
Okay, so I mean, look, joking aside,
Like, cause it's expensive to go, right?
you know what it is?
Like just tickets alone,
Tickets.
you're
I
coming out.
mean, look, I went there, sort of on a deal or whatever, and I will say that for me, I think a good weekend trip somewhere, cool, right? Longer than that, and I'm already homesick. I want to be home.
Okay.
You
I
know,
get
that
you.
kind of stuff. So no, like, I mean, joking aside, like the trip was actually really, really fun, and I'm glad that we went, and it wasn't too over the top, whatever. But yeah, no, I prefer a long weekend somewhere, right? Just a long weekend.
Go to the river.
Just go to the river, go to the, like, beach somewhere, something like that, come home. Like, that's kind of it.
Yeah, I've kind of always felt that way about, like, destination trips. Mm-hmm. And part of it's just I've always been poor. So even thinking about plane tickets for a family
Right.
to go do something, I'm like,
Oh,
what
yeah.
the fuck?
Oh, my kids did not go.
Right.
I would not
Yeah.
have been able to take them. It, like, no, it would have been out of the question,
Yeah.
right? Because plane tickets crazy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think those trips would be way different if the money wasn't like an issue in any way, right?
Right.
If you could just go for 2 weeks, but you don't have to worry about like what pizza costs at some place.
Right.
I went for a week
Like,
on
you
a
would have-
school trip, so it was like significantly cheaper than what I would have spent like as
Right.
an adult. It was
Yeah.
pretty tight.
Yeah.
Kind of a blur, but
Right.
That was probably a real fun week.
I got to see snow for the first time, like actual snow.
Where'd you go?
Also kind of a little European circle.
Okay, yeah.
Did the Prague, Switzerland, and Germany.
Nice.
Kind of depressing in the Germany part, but I mean,
Right.
it's on top of a mountain.
What
That's pretty
happened?
sick.
What happened in Germany?
Nothing big. Just kind of sad there.
What do you mean?
It was just gray, you know?
It was gray?
Gray, yeah.
I'm lost.
Yeah, it was cool. Yep.
All right. I'm still lost.
You're still lost.
Yeah.
It was Germany.
It's just gray there?
Yeah,
Huh.
it was cool. We went to like Berlin and stuff.
Yeah.
That was tight. There's a big soccer thing going on too. And it kind of
Right.
sucked because I was like of drinking age and there, but
Right.
school trip, they don't let you drink.
Oh, that does suck.
Sucked so bad.
Dude, different zip codes.
Famous like brewery and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
So,
Huh.
so when you go, are they? I don't. I mean, I guess this is probably a silly question because it's Europe, right? And I'm like, oh, it's soccer there. Are they as crazy as they are in other
Oh, it
other
was
countries? But it
big.
was
They
it
were
was
like
okay.
They were getting down in the streets.
Okay.
Yeah. I forget. I don't even know what game it was, but
Right.
it was a big one.
Cause you see some countries, I guess, major, they're like losing their
Yeah, no,
minds,
it was
and I
like-
love that for them.
It was
but
their football.
okay, yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. What about you? What have you been up to?
Trying not to lose my mind. The kid
Trying
turned
not
2
to
in
lose your mind.
August, so
Okay.
it's barely there. The
Right.
mind's barely there.
It's in pieces. You
No.
have a Swiss cheese brain at this point.
Yeah, none of them are there. I think I
Right.
told Waylon last week. I was like, the jar's a little full. Swear jar's like not as full, but that one's pretty full.
Okay, so tell me about the jar. Is that the same like a swear jar where you're like,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
kill myself?
And it's kind
Dollar.
of lost its touch too, because in the beginning it was like crying, sobbing, I'm gonna kill myself.
Right.
But like after a while, I just kind of giggled after it. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself, and then we're done.
Did you tell her what the money in the jar is for?
What's it for?
Well, either cheap option or expensive option. You can get a rope or you can get something that goes pew pew.
Ah, okay.
Got to fill it up first though.
No, I keep telling Jacob I'm gonna jump off our roof, but it's not that tall, so
Right.
I'll have to find a different roof.
Well, no,
You
it's
just
gotta
jump
be.
off and you hurt yourself and now you're like in a wheelchair too.
I mean, if he gets me in the
No.
hospital a couple
Okay.
days, that's a vacation.
You're like, wait
That's
a
when
minute,
you
are we
know
joking?
you're tired when you're like,
Yeah,
if I could
no.
just be in the hospital for a few
I'm like, a little
days.
psych ward or something. It's a chill time.
Yeah.
Okay, but wait,
Padded,
no.
it's soft.
The money in the used for side has to be like a treat because you didn't do it.
Oh, I've been confused about jar.
You're just defending it.
Well, yeah, because like, okay, if you know, like, oh,
I mean, don't worry. There's only $3 in there.
Oh,
but
you
still.
get Afterpay again. It's fine.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's for a treat. Like, good job, you didn't do
So
it.
how would that even work? Okay, so you have an unalive jar and then you put $1 in every time you don't unalive yourself?
Well,
yes.
no, it's like every time you say I want to kill myself, which is like
Yeah.
pretty
Like a
awesome. You
swear
just
word.
like
Okay, I
put
get
it in
now.
there.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been using mine way wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just start popping dollars in there.
Huh.
Yeah, you're over here giggling about it, like
That's how it is now. Yeah, and
Yeah, I have $3 in there for like failed attempts. I thought it was a failed attempt thing.
Oh,
I thought it was like
no.
you can
That's
only ante
a-
up then. I would have put 20s in. I didn't have 20s.
No,
It's a
you
separate jar.
don't. Yeah, that's a separate jar. You don't
What can we
get
call that
money.
jar? The loser jar?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I guess because
YouTube's definitely pulling this one off the air.
No.
Oh yeah.
if
No,
that
that's-
bandit was here, we'd be in
Yeah.
so much trouble.
No, that's my favorite like GIF to use whenever I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. But it's the Shane Gillis one, or he's just like,
Dude, it's so funny.
yeah.
Have you seen those
It's so
sketches?
good.
I'll have to show you.
Mm-mm.
They're really funny.
I don't know who Shane Gillis is.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you're
I
missing
don't
out.
either, but
Okay,
I just know that one.
I told you I'm living under that rock. So
Yeah, some people are. It's okay. Everybody's
Yeah.
got their own kind of rock,
right.
and everybody's like got a window in their rock, and they get to see outside there. But those windows are all pointing in different directions. So yeah, everybody's seeing different shit.
Mine is only pointing to my backyard, so I can look at my plants. That's all that it's
mean,
doing.
That's
all
not
it's
a
doing.
bad. That's not a bad
It's-
window. Yeah, if that's what
Yeah.
you're concerned with, and that's your bubble, it doesn't sound like a bad bubble, dude.
No.
Doesn't sound like a bad bubble at all.
It's stressful out. It's outside of there, where
It's
it's all
stressful out?
Yeah, where it's all people-y.
Yeah, it gets like that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are hard to deal with sometimes.
And I try not to deal with them. Not like you guys.
I know we do it voluntarily, like dumbasses.
Well, it's the only adult interaction I get anymore, so like I'm
Right.
fine with it at work at least. But like out in
Yeah.
the open, it's very hard.
Okay.
Socially retarded, I can't do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No, I feel that.
I've seen her in public. She's not lying.
Well, I did like a little mini market, and it was only 2 hours long. And I was like, I did it by myself and everything. No idea
Right.
where to put the hands. I was kind of standing there and just looking at my own stuff like I was browsing.
Everybody walking by, you're just all
Right.
high fives.
I was like, please don't talk to me.
I mean, you should have played that card then. If you don't know what to do with your hands, just go that level. Just be like, high
High
fives.
five.
Yeah, just talk a little slow to everyone and get some sympathy buys. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Some sympathy vibes. Yes.
Yeah, because they'll be like, oh, they're slow. How much are these? You know what I mean? You'll be like, I need chip money. I like chips.
Oh my
You know what I
God.
mean? Fuck it, just go for it.
No,
I'm
they,
gonna
this is
fund my
definitely going to
Special
take it
Olympics
down.
spot.
Yeah. This one's not gonna make it. What happened?
No, my jar is gonna be able to like fund my Special Olympics spot. Fund my trip.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
She's going for the Ringer movie.
Yeah.
So
So good.
each time I keep looking at you, I'm just like, what the? If y'all can't see from the camera, we'll zoom in on Natalie later. She's midway through a trans part of her life.
I mean, I've been midway.
Yeah. I think she's going for it. The beard looks pretty real. I have thick glasses on, but the beard looks pretty real.
The
Yeah.
tummy looks super real.
She's getting the guy
Alright.
gut.
I didn't know which pillow to do. I had bigger pillows, but he's in his slimming
Yeah,
era.
that one works, dude. That one totally works.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of people and people-y and clients and all of that kind of stuff, right? So what do you think is your most recent kind of wacky client interaction? Can you share that, or will it hurt people's feelings?
I don't feel like I have wacky ones.
No?
I have just boring stories.
Okay.
But like the people are fun to be around.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have like wacky
No,
ones.
no demanding craziness.
No, we stay hidden enough. We don't really run into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
why I
true.
feel
Yeah, we don't run into
lucky.
that.
That's why I feel lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was I'm not going to talk about it here, but on our Patreon, you can hear it. A couple weeks back, I told a pretty fun story because I went
Okay.
to someone else's shop
Ah,
and
okay.
ran into that.
Okay.
And no,
Yeah,
I'll peep
that's-
it in your ear at break. But if
Okay,
anyone
okay.
in the YouTube, just get on the Patreon, dude. It's less than a Starbucks coffee. You know what I mean? And then we don't have to work forever. Y'all can keep working and just give us a little bit of money, and then we can just hang out on the couch for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That is a great idea.
Yeah, it's a
I
great
mean, the
idea.
first time he took me out on to Victoria, I did tattoo butt. And there's two little balls like in between, really shiny, and that was it. That was about it.
Right.
Like,
We got a photo of it. That photo will also be on the Patreon. But yeah, the shop help took like a selfie photo with her, and the dude's ass is behind him with his balls like out between his legs, splayed out on the table.
Right.
Yeah,
he
it
had-
was St. Patrick's Day.
He had no
drunk.
fear of
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all are not really dealing with like, drunk walk-ins
Nuh-uh.
and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's a couple of hoops people have to jump through to get to us at the moment. So
Right.
yeah, it filters that out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the crazy
that's
weirdos
true.
just like they won't do the initial hoop.
Right.
They're like, "What? I can't just show up at 2 a.m. drunk."
Right.
I mean, you can, but we're not gonna be here.
Right.
So good luck with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of filters it.
I mean, there's a semi-wacky one, but that could be for the Patreon. It was weird. Felt really weird.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Do you already know?
I think I have a feeling.
I think
Okay.
you might.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that story.
Yeah, most of mine right now is just like just the memorial tattoos. Like, I don't understand why somebody would be a portrait artist, because you're dealing with that every time you go to work. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, every time you show up to work, somebody's bringing death to your doorstep and wants to talk about it. And like, and I get it. That's part of like a healing thing for them. But like, dude, I can't do that every day.
Right.
I take on maybe a couple a month, and I'm just like spent with just that. That's
Okay.
That's the extreme for me.
Do you do many memorial tattoos?
No.
No.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean,
a couple
just like
a month.
not portraits, but like.
Yeah, maybe a couple a month, and that's it.
Okay. What about you?
Dead dog is like the closest thing.
Okay.
Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not as depressing.
Yeah, you're still young. Don't worry, your clients are gonna get old, and then they're gonna know a lot of people that die, and then they're gonna come to you with it, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, I'm not feeling good about
I
anything
don't
this
know
week."
how to like act in those situations either. Like, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nobody does. It's always a joke. Just tell them a joke.
No, I did work at a coffee shop at a hospital, and that was really frequent.
Oh,
And, like, I'm just trying to
wow.
serve coffee, but like this is really weird. Like a woman just came hysterically crying, like her dad just died upstairs, and I was like,
And she was also not wanting to take a nap.
yeah, and I was like, I feel really bad charging her for coffee right now, but that's gonna be $5.75.
Yeah.
God, that must have been a lot.
Yeah, it was
That,
weird.
like happen often. You
It
know
was
what I
pretty
mean?
often. It was that and just like doctors rushing in, getting a coffee and leaving.
Right.
Yeah, or even that, people that take those jobs, it's like, what the fuck? Or like a hospice nurse? What kind of fucking angel is that, dude?
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, every day they're just walking someone to death. Not for me, dude.
Yeah.
Not for me. I couldn't do
No,
it.
that's intense. No, you're right. Like I don't understand the levels of angel that those people are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
It's
yeah.
like same level as like the everyday slut.
She's doing a real service.
Like, yeah, right?
Someone's got to do it.
I mean, it's out there making the world a better place. So. Bad analogy, I think. Anyway, we can move on. What are we at? 11 minutes?
I was over here thinking like, is that a person or is that a role?
It's a lot of people, actually.
It's a lot of people. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
I wasn't sure if I was missing a reference or not. You know.
No.
Nope. None at all.
No.
Sometimes it's the same person.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the latter person becoming the former person as they get older and that life isn't working out anymore, and then they're trying to repent and help back, feeling sorry for all the wieners they done blown. And they're like, I need to do something better with my life. Let me walk these people to death.
Is that something you've been through?
No. No, it's not.
That you remember.
Hope to never
Feel
Never
bad about all the
become a
wieners
hospice
that
nurse.
you blown.
I knew that was coming. Pause. Anyway. Yeah, no. No. No, I'm just thinking about like hospice nurses blowing dying people.
I also knew that was coming.
Double angels, that's what those are called. And then I'm out. I got nothing else.
Yeah, no.
I got
I mean,
nothing else about
well, because you
hospice
started
angels.
talking about hospice, and I was like, and then thinking about people that that have gone through hospice, and like, let's not. Maybe let's not put our thoughts there.
Yeah, dude,
let's not.
It got dark.
Let's not. Yeah, let's
It
not.
got dark quick.
Yeah. No.
All right, back to fudgesicles, dude.
Oh my God.
So what?
Fudgesicles.
Oh.
Katz's, dude. They got shakes that are amazing. Have y'all tried them?
No.
Like the coffee? Like Katz's coffee?
Do you do dairy at all?
I do, but I am not a fan of milkshakes. Do you like milkshakes?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't want to
you might-
drink my ice cream.
You might want to go try theirs.
Closest things at chocolate malt.
It's not
that's
really.
it.
You have to use a spoon. It's not really a drinkable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Well-
then, I mean, they bring out this amazing thing for you. That's got to be like 5,000 calories, right?
Right,
And then
right.
they bring out the steel containers that they mix it up in
Okay.
to make sure you have all of it because you're paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's
I don't know.
I think my mouth just came a little bit.
I'm honestly not an ice cream person anymore. It's just been straight sherbet.
Okay.
Huh?
Mango sherbet, that one goes hard.
Mango sherbet.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I will
I
say
don't think I could do it.
I have
I
had
don't like mango or sherbet.
milkshakes that would like stuff in it, like like cookies, that kind of. But then it's not really a milkshake.
Yeah, they got
anymore.
a cheesecake one.
I don't like cheesecake.
So good.
I'm just not relating at all right now.
That's
I do
all right.
like mangoes and I do like sherbet. So.
I heard of something real dumb last night.
Do tell.
There's a guy that works here that's from Philly,
Mm-hmm.
and he was telling us about water ice. And just kept going on and on about it.
Wait. What?
That's what I did. And I'm all, what the fuck are you talking about? He's all, water ice. And I'm all, nope. He goes, water ice. I'm all, dude, you can keep saying it.
You can say it really
Fucking-
loud, but
I need other words because
Right.
you're not telling me what you're talking about. What he was referring to was a snow cone.
Oh, what a dumbass.
Right?
do they
Water ice?
call them water?
He tried to Google it to show us that's what it was. They call it Italian ice. And then he kept saying water ice.
If it
I'm
said
all, dude,
Italian
this
ice,
isn't
I would have got it, but
Right.
Yeah.
water ice.
Right.
shaved ice, crushed ice. Yeah. Not water ice, dude.
That's what you have tattooing here.
Yeah. Oh, what are you talking about, man? Yeah, water ice. That was a first for me.
That seems like a problem for future you.
Yeah, I'm usually the one that says words that don't make sense.
Right.
And have to explain it. But when I hear them, I'm like, that's what I sound like? No.
I thought that you were getting ready to sort of explain, like, how now, kids in high school, whatever, they're in engineering schools and they're like, oh, okay, come up with this project or solve this problem, right? And then they're now coming up with ideas where it's like, oh, you mean these things that we had that we have moved away from because of technology, right? Like a payphone or something. They're like, oh, we should have a phone, but that anybody could call, but we, to limit it. So then maybe you have to pay, like, a payphone, like that. So I thought, did he just reinvent ice? But no, he's just completely
Slow in the ice department. I don't think
Okay.
he really understands that ice came from water, maybe.
okay.
Maybe he thinks they can both be there at once, but that's just an ice water, right?
It's just a nice
Water ice is just, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I haven't heard of this other thing. That's funny.
Yeah, it is.
That's
it is,
funny.
It is kind of it's funny. It's interesting, right? Because we've moved away, like through technology. We don't really notice it. We've kind of moved forward in so many different ways that now kids are going, oh, well, here's this problem that we need to solve, and I can't think of another example off the cuff right now.
It makes me wonder like how much shit we're using today that was already here that we got rid of and put back.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know if that's probably a thing, unless like we already did all this and then we obliterated ourselves.
Yeah,
and
I
now
think we
we've
did
done
do
it.
all that.
Yeah.
Weird like that. Yeah, have you looked up mud floods before? Mud floods? Have you looked up mud floods yet?
No.
Okay, she's got homework now.
Okay.
So mud floods.
Is that the thing you did in the toilet?
I mean, yes, but what I was referring to is more of Yeah. There's a belief that a lot of shit was already here.
Oh, the city's underground.
And then mud floods completely ruined everything. Yeah. And they're all, instead of excavating and shit, you just keep building on top of what's poking out. So yeah, you can find all kinds of pictures and videos of like Chicago and shit with like ruins under the buildings that's just the same building going down into the ground. I know, right? But what are we witnessing right now in Carolina?
I don't know, because remember that whole under the rock thing? I don't
No,
know any
with the
news.
hurricane.
Didn't know
You
we were
haven't,
having a
you haven't seen,
hurricane?
you
No,
haven't
we
seen the
have.
hurricane that's like caused huge mud floods through like Asheville and shit? The
Like-
entire town's gone.
Is it Milton that just came through?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if
Well,
there
yeah,
was another one on top
There's
of.
whole communities, like pretty big cities, that are just fucking gone. It's just mud with like lumber laid around. But it's gonna be that same shit. You can't get rid of all that earth that just moved there.
Right.
So they're just gonna build on top of that now. That's literally a mud flood.
That's so crazy.
Yeah. So like before this though, mud flood just seemed so, dude, you're dumb. But like we just.
No, I'm
saw
not
it.
saying that. I'm saying that, I don't think that's an insinuation that it's like. I might be saying that. No, yes, you are dumb, but also,
True.
no, I mean, as far as the, like technological advances, I mean, I'm sure like cities got built over, but I don't think they were like that advanced.
Oh man.
Except for the people living in the center of the earth.
You're on the Agartha kick.
Yeah, the hanging out with the dinos, having a great time.
Mm-hmm. Are you really going there?
No.
I love that shit.
No, I know that you do.
I was like, we can have this conversation.
I know.
She's also.
No, I think that's when I first realized me and you were the same person. You started talking about flat Earth, and I was like, dang. I get it.
Dang it. Yeah. All of those ones. So yeah, when the Patreon hits, we got to go straight mud flood stuff into lizard people stuff, into Tartaria stuff.
A weird thing.
Yeah, your weird thing. Your weird client thing. Your weird client thing.
There's a lot of weird things.
Right.
Yeah, that'll fill all of the Patreon. Yeah, we should be good with that. Yeah, we should be good with that.
Yeah.
That sounds good. I gotta go pee pee.
Are you allowed to?
Huh?
You allowed to?
Yeah, I'm allowed to. I go pee pee whenever I want. What time is it at?
Because you're a big boy. You can go whenever you want.
You're just making up the rules anyway. Same size gut.
Dang, it's at 33.
Dang, that's tight. You know what that means. I'm gonna hold that pee pee a little bit. Gotta keep feeding the internet over here.
No, you can't hold
Heavy
pee-pee.
breath noises.
You can get UTIs.
No, if you hold it long enough, it just comes out like chunky.
That's not how it works.
I don't know about.
But yeah, I just want to get into that.
What?
What I
Lizard
just
people?
said, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
we should just cut this one a little short because we got started so late.
Because you didn't know
Y'all
how to
cool
hook
with
up
that,
a
right?
phone?
I just don't. Okay, but that wasn't my fault.
No, it wasn't. It was the camera's fault. 'Cause the
No, I
camera couldn't
know.
figure out how to plug itself in.
I just don't want to get in
These
trouble
phones
for
and
anything.
computers are supposed to be so smart.
Camera's fired.
Yeah. But it was like, make sure it's plugged in. I'm like, it's plugged in. Dude.
You're
What the
so
fuck?
ready to talk about lizard people.
Yeah.
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 You're like, hell yes.
I'm coming
Yeah.
with
Wait it-
lizard contact lenses tomorrow.
I do. That would be great.
You do what?
I do want to know, like, okay, trick or treating and that kind of stuff.
Let's go.
What about are you? I mean, obviously your kiddos are
I will be trick or treating.
okay.
I will find full size candy bars.
Do y'all?
I will not eat more than 5 or 6 at a time.
Like at once?
I mean, yeah, they're all there. Yeah. If you can get it in one bite, it's a mini bar, no matter how big it is. That's the rule. Right? And then
Could you-
minis, you can have 12.
Could you actually fit a whole candy bar?
Probably. The
Yeah.
chewing would be the problem.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure I could. I'm a fucking pig, dude.
Favorite candy bar? Do you have a favorite candy bar?
I like the almond joys.
Okay.
Ew.
I do like those. That's weird.
Ew. What's yours?
I don't know. I probably do Twix count as candy bars? I think
Yeah.
I think
so.
yeah.
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 Twix are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do
I could go
Kit Kats.
Twix.
I could do Reese's.
Yeah, all the
No,
big
wait, what
brand
am I saying?
ones.
Kit Kats, not Twix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kit Kats.
Kit Kats.
It's
Kit
a
Kats are
wafer, but
good.
it counts.
Yeah. Cuz you can like eat the edges and then peel the wafers apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's fun.
Where do you go for
I've never
full size
tried that.
bars?
Dude, Nassau Bay, bro.
Oh yeah.
Nassau Bay.
We used to go to the Green Tree in Friendswood.
Mm-hmm.
So tight.
Green Tree and Friend. I think I know
It's
what you're
either
talking
Green
about.
Tree or
It's
Green
like,
Tea.
it's like Pearland.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Just
know what
load
you're
up
talking
and
about.
go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where we're going for what's happening with Halloween because, now having, older teens, of course they want to go in their own separate directions. Totally fine.
They want to go break some shit.
They want to
dude.
go break some shit.
Yeah.
I get it.
Teenagers. Let's go figure
Yeah.
out how the world works.
But they're also not driving themselves. So it's like, how do you get them to the respective breaking of the things?
I mean,
There's only one of me,
Or you could just
well, when
ditch
I
'em
was
and
younger,
speed off.
That's true. I would love to do that.
As soon as you hear like a window break or something, just
Out.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes.
yes.
But they're kind of wanting to be on separate separate areas of town. That's kind of the problem. Like, I will leave them, and the police can take care of them.
Yeah.
Great, right? But how do I get
Getting them
there?
there.
Yeah.
Uber.
Yeah.
Just throw them in a car and fucking send them on their way, maybe.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
They do have the teen Uber, so.
That's a thing.
That is a thing.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Can get real weird.
Yeah, these elite pedophile rings, they're just stealing everybody from everywhere. Huh.
Like in Germany. Never mind. I shouldn't bring that up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll bring that up in a minute.
No. Yeah.
But yeah, no, we hit Nassau Bay right there. If there's any stalkers watching this, good luck finding us. I won't be wearing this.
Do you dress up? Do you dress up when you take the kids out?
Yeah, dude. My 4-year-old wants me to go as a cell phone this year. He's very adamant about it. And then I've been looking up cell phones for weeks now.
Right.
You can't get a cell phone costume for under $300 delivered before the middle of November.
Just make one
Wow.
out of the box.
So I'm going to have to because
Right.
I can't get one. You know what I mean?
Right.
The only thing coming close, I found one on eBay, and it's just a cell phone around your head showing like you're a selfie. But I'm like, that's not what this kid wants.
No. He
But
has
then
got
also,
a
it's
vision.
been making me go, he just sees me as a cell phone. Does he just see me looking at my cell phone too much? What the fuck's this kid want me to be a cell phone, dude?
No, you're
Why
definitely
don't you want me to be like a
that. He just wants
chainsaw or something? You know what I mean?
something manly and cool.
Something,
Yeah.
cell phone?
He's not seeing it. He's just got something in his head, and he's
It's-
just that's
yeah,
it.
and he won't stop. So somehow
Right.
I have to figure out cell phone this year. Fuck. If I got any stalkers out there, I'll be the guy dressed as a fucking cell phone. God damn it.
What about you? Do you dress up when you? I mean, I'm assuming you guys are gonna go out. Do they really even?
We didn't get to go out last year. 'Cause
Right,
she was
right.
in bedtime and stuff. We
Right,
might take her
right.
like to the trunk or treat thing.
Right,
When we
right,
first moved into a house, I was excited because I thought we were
Right.
gonna have kids.
right.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, we had one kid.
Huh.
It was really
Okay.
depressing. Bought the overpriced candy and everything. So this year I just plan on like, you're the kid that walks up, you get the whole bowl. So
Right.
yeah,
It's tricky though, right? Because then, like, what if this is the year that then you have a bunch of
it
kids?
won't be my year. We
Yeah,
live
it's
in a gridded
not.
neighborhood with kids, but like we have a
Okay,
church right down the street too. So it's like
They
probably
probably
gonna
all
do
go
that.
there.
Yeah, I think a lot
Or
of
they're
people
just
do that
leaving
now.
somewhere
If
else.
you have kids, they
Right.
go to like the little festival shit in parking
Yeah.
lots.
Right.
Or there's like a few neighborhoods scattered here and there.
They do have
All
an
rich
app,
people and they're all
though.
giving out full-size candy bars. And that's where everybody goes, dude.
Yeah, there's an app though, like a lot of neighborhoods join, where like you just post whether or not you're handing stuff out. So,
Okay.
like, it drops little pin locations.
Jeez, dude, these elite pedophile rings. They're just getting kids to
Yeah.
pull up now? What
Yeah.
the fuck?
It's a delivery,
That's crazy.
0 delivery
Child
fee.
delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Shipping's expensive.
You call that one Candy Gate.
But also too, they also like even I feel like also too with schools, right? Like, now they're you're not even necessarily going to a neighborhood school. So then the kids want to hang out they want to go trick or treating with their friends. So then you drive them. So there's like these little neighborhood sort of pods where the pedophiles are going.
I know some schools are giving the Friday off, so there's no excuse for.
Dude, my kids' schools are doing that.
Yeah, I'm like,
really?
Yeah.
You might as well give
The
Friday
elementary
off.
school's closed because Halloween's on a Thursday.
So everybody better be out.
Right.
I mean, all that tells me is like the teachers want to get fucked up, right?
Yeah.
That's all that is, right?
I mean, good for them.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, I tattoo a lot of teachers, and every time they come in, they just look drained.
Yeah, this is a problem in my life.
Teachers?
No, the school's having so many days off throughout the year.
Did they have fall break?
And it's like random. It'll be a fucking Tuesday for no reason.
Right,
it's like,
right,
they don't have school this week on Tuesday.
Right,
I'm all, what the
right.
Like, people work. Like, my job is very flexible, but yeah, what does everyone else do that has fucking kids? It's
Right.
just take your kid to work and hope your boss didn't reprimand you again day?
No, that was actually tough, like, when they were younger. Yeah.
It's dumb, right?
Like, surprise! Yeah.
Like, can we call it what it is? Is that a thing? Are we allowed to say that on YouTube?
What is it?
School is daycare.
Oh, no,
So
yeah.
people can go to work. That's what it is, right? So
that's
why don't they
why.
set up the school hours to match the working hours better? I'm just throwing that out there as an idea. I don't know if anyone's thought of it yet.
I feel like where this conversation really needs to go is if all that's matching up, like, let's talk about a 4-day work week. Yay.
Yeah. And not a fucking 2.5 month summer break.
No, I
This is